I froze when I saw the poster. My husband's face was on it, but he was holding my hand at that exact moment. My name is Ayesha. I live a simple life. Nothing special. Nothing dramatic. Or at least, that's what I thought. I met my husband, Samir, 3 years ago. He was kind, quiet, very caring. The kind of man every woman dreams of. He said he had no family, no past, no problems. Just wanted a peaceful life. And I believed him. We got married after just 6 months. Everything felt perfect. Too perfect, maybe. Samir never talked about his past. If I asked, he would smile and change the topic. At first, I thought maybe he had painful memories, so I didn't push. But sometimes, late at night, I would see him awake, just staring at his phone, looking worried, almost scared. Is everything okay? I would ask. He would smile. Just work stress, he'd say. But something felt off. One day, we went to a small market.
Just a normal day.
Buying vegetables, laughing, living life. And then, I saw it. A poster on a wall. Missing person. I didn't care at first. Until I saw the face. My heart stopped. It was Samir. Same eyes. Same face. Same everything. I slowly turned my head and looked at him. He was right there, beside me. Alive. Smiling. Holding my hand. I felt cold. My hands started shaking. Samir, I whispered. Yes, he said. I pointed at the poster. His smile disappeared. For just 1 second, then he laughed. Oh, that's not me, he said quickly. Just someone who looks like me. But his voice, it was not normal. It was scared. I couldn't stop thinking about it. That night, I couldn't sleep. My mind was full of questions. Why did he react like that? Why was his face on a missing poster? And why did he lie? The next day, I went back to the market, alone. The poster was still there. I looked closer this time. Name, Rizwan Ahmed. Missing for 2 years. Last seen in Karachi. There was also a phone number. My heart was racing. Should I call? What if I was wrong? But what if I was right? I dialed the number. A woman answered. Her voice was weak, broken. Hello. I hesitated. I think I saw the person in your poster. There was silence. Then she started crying. Where? She asked. I told her everything. She begged me to send a picture. That night, while Samir was sleeping, I took a photo of him. My hands were shaking. I sent it and waited. After 10 minutes,
My phone rang.
it was her. He is my husband, she cried. That is Rizwan. I am sure. My world collapsed. My husband was someone else's missing husband? I couldn't breathe. I looked at Samir sleeping peacefully.
Who was he?
What was real? What was a lie? The next morning, I decided to confront him. Samir or Rizwan, who are you? He froze. His face turned pale. Where did you hear that name? He asked. I showed him the poster photo. He sat down slowly.
Silent.
Then he started crying. I didn't want this, he said. I didn't plan this. My heart was breaking. Tell me the truth, I said. He took a deep breath. My real name is Rizwan, he said. I had a wife and a life in Karachi. I felt dizzy. Then why are you here? Why did you leave? He looked down. Because I was in trouble. 2 years ago, Rizwan was involved in a business deal. A bad one. Some dangerous people. He lost a lot of money. They started threatening him. They said they would kill me and my wife, he said.
So he made a plan.
He disappeared. Left everything behind. Even his wife. I thought it was the only way to save her, he said. Tears were in his eyes. I changed my name, moved to a new city, started a new life. And then you met me, I said. He nodded. I didn't plan to fall in love again, but I did. I felt angry, broken,
Confused.
So you lied to me every single day? He didn't answer, because the answer was clear. And your wife? I asked. She thinks you are dead. He closed his eyes. I know. I couldn't believe it. I was living with a man who had another life, another wife, another identity. That night, I didn't sleep. I kept thinking about his lies,
About that woman.
about everything. The next day, I made a decision. I called the woman again.
Come here, I said.
You deserve to see the truth. 2 days later,
She arrived.
her name was Sana. She looked tired, broken, but hopeful. When she saw him, she ran to him. Rizwan, she cried. He stood still,
Guilty.
ashamed. The room was silent,
Heavy.
painful. Why did you leave me? She asked, her voice that broke my heart. He couldn't answer. I stood there, watching everything, feeling like a stranger in my own life. Then Sana looked at me. Are you his wife? She asked. I nodded slowly, tears in my eyes. She didn't get angry. She didn't scream. She just smiled sadly.
You didn't know, she said.
I shook my head. No. And then, something unexpected happened. She held my hand. You are also a victim, she said. That moment changed everything. We both looked at him. The man who lied to both of us. The man who lived 2 lives. Now you choose, I said to him. Truth or lies. He broke down. I am tired of running, he said. I will face everything. He went back with Sana. To face his past. To fix what he broke.
And me?
I stayed. Alone. But stronger. Because sometimes, the person you trust the most is the one hiding the biggest secret. But the real twist? Months later, I got a message from an unknown number. I am sorry, but the danger is not over. My heart stopped. Was this really the end, or just the beginning?